Episode of Druid leveling with spandex. We are back in the wild, wild west of Druid Town, where many druids have perished, but not me, because I am God Druid.
God Druid.
Yeah, God Druid. Get on, sugar tits.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I can't mount you.
You can't mount me.
No.
You disgust me. I offer you a fucking mount, and you spit in my eye. Come on, let's go this way. We have another set of quests to do down here. Huh. Ha ha! I'm doing the sneaky tactic. Oh no, Danny.
Well,
Did you hear that? Did you hear that sneeze?
Yes, that was pretty loud.
I tried to mute my mic, but I didn't hit it in time. That was a hell of a good sneeze.
Greatest sneeze ever.
That was like God sneeze right there. Quest. Okay, so I've got some Legion questions for you.
Alright.
First things first, do you think you're going to be able to answer them because you've had a bad track record of answering questions in your life?
Don't know. Going to attempt.
Okay, so, favourite zone and why?
Sort of depends. Like, overall,
Yeah.
I'd probably have to go with Soromar.
Okay. Can you explain why without spoiling the storyline to me? Because obviously I haven't done it yet because I'm so far behind on Suramar, it's ridiculous. Even though I've had access to it for like about 2 weeks now.
Since it's mainly because of the storyline, no.
Damn it. Curses. Fair enough. What's your favourite leveling zone then?
Leveling zone, I would probably go with Stormheim.
Why?
Because it's cool.
Cause it's cool. I personally was a
Although
bit.
that might have been influenced by the fact that it was the first zone that I went to.
See, I was slightly disappointed with the Storm of Hives because, like, Sylvanas and Gen's conflict just felt like it was dropped
Yeah.
randomly.
The
Like,
Sylvanas
halfway.
thing is sort of bullshit. Doesn't really seem like actual.
It seems like it's like a one of those.
Like
fucking
it's
things
kind
like
of ended midway through.
yeah, it's like one of those two-part movies that everybody hates.
Yeah. And then you've got like half of the first movie.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Pretty much.
And it was even more annoying because Gen was like, "I'll contact you again," and he never contacted me again.
Nope, it's complete bullshit.
And then there was that one quest in fucking Azuna where it was like, "Oh, this is like where it continues."
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, man, we found another piece of the puzzle. Let's continue hunting down Sylvanas. And it's like, yeah, I'll give this information to Jen. Like, you can go fuck off.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
like,
hoping.
what the hell?
I'm
really hoping they will release like more of it in a patch.
Right, but this I think it's going to be 7.1 because patch 7.1 is releasing new Stormheim content.
Yeah.
So, and they're in Stormheim. Plus, Helia's going to be a boss, and Sylvanas has now pissed her off because they made the deal, and Sylvanas clearly failed on the deal.
Yeah.
So I reckon
because it's Jen, but hey.
it's Gen, not Jen.
Yes.
Yes, I know how you pronounce it.
Yeah, I
Gen
know.
Great Name, not Gen
Yeah,
Great.
Jen. I just keep saying Jen because of another character.
That makes him sound like a woman.
Yes, she is.
I knew it. I knew there was a woman in your life, and I finally know who. It's Jen. Jen Whitemane. Busted.
That sounds like an awesome couple. Gen Whiteman and Gen Greyman.
Yeah. I think my favourite zone is Valshara.
Valshara is awesome.
Like, the quest line is just so orgasmic. I was like having a heart moment at the end. Like, I wanted to tear up and cry at the end of Valshara.
Oh, hey, check it out, another druid.
Because we all know that Ysera was my favourite dragon aspect.
Yes. And it is bullshit,
So-
but let's not ruin the series.
I was very upset when she turned out to be a chicken. Like, I was heartbroken.
Yeah. It's complete bullshit. Like,
I was like, Ysera.
although I have to say I didn't see it coming, it's still complete BS.
I feel like my least favourite zone, contradictory to most people, is High Mountain.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy High Mountain.
Oh,
I mean,
rare.
it's not a bad zone. Like, I don't mind going there, but
You want to come for the rare?
not really. I'll come back for that at another point. Like, I don't know. I just didn't care for the story in High Mountain. Like, there was no one that I could relate to. Like, no, like with Azuna, you had like the blue dragonfly, and it's like, oh man, I feel bad for these. Valshara, obviously, we've got Malfurion, Cenarius, Tyrande, Ysera. Stormheim, you got Gen and Sylvanas, and then High Mountain, you just got nobody.
Yeah.
Like, there was no one relatable there. So I didn't really enjoy like High Mountain that much. And then like,
yeah, and Hemet's.
yeah, this is what I was gonna go with next. Hemet's questline made it even worse by the fact it just seemed to randomly drop. Oops. Like,
Yeah,
one minute
and it's like
Hemet's-
none of the
like-
things that you would usually expect off of Hemet.
Like, it was like, go kill this, go kill that, and then it was like, kill the bosses like normal, and then all of a sudden it's like, go down here, we have reports of King Murgle back,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, I enjoyed that was awesome, seeing him again.
Yeah, but even in the start, like, it seems like the fame has sort of gotten to his head. It's not really about him and the big game hunt and stuff anymore.
Yeah.
It's more about his, what's it called? The memoir thing.
Yeah.
And, yeah. It's completely
I did enjoy helping level up that little lady though. She was pretty
Yeah.
cool. That was it.
Mainly,
And all of
mainly
the
because of the comments.
and the gnome hunter jokes all of the time.
Yep.
It was like perma. It's a gnome hunter. It's a gnome hunter. Hey, there's treasure in this building. I saw a druid drop out the ceiling.
Yep.
So yeah, like that is why I didn't like Valshara, fucking High Mountain, because of those reasons.
Valshara now.
Because like it just, I just couldn't get behind the story. I didn't really care what happened to the Tauren. Like, because I just didn't feel like a connection with the Tauren. Yeah. I was like, yeah, whatever, die away. And like, another thing was the Underking's hammer. How could it be so powerful 1 minute and you completely useless the
then
next?
Yeah. Like, it's terraforming High Mountain. And then when you go to actually fight the guy, he's just so bad.
Yeah, you just pick it up and oh well, okay, that's mine now. It just didn't.
Well, that too, but
yeah.
even like when you fight him, like the best thing he does, like worst for you, but like the most powerful thing he does with a weapon you encounter is he makes a wall.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, you're terraforming half of High Mountain. Now all you can do is make a wall.
Yeah, it just didn't feel like it had any
And
sort of.
that goes down by him charging it.
Yeah, it just didn't really feel like it had a a nice conclusion to it. Like, Valshara has a great conclusion, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, that fits. Stormheim has a nice conclusion in the dungeon. Like, that fits. I feel like the Eye of Ashara is like the best conclusion personally because of Wrath of Ashara. That boss is just so beautiful to look at.
Yeah.
I love Eye of Ashara. But yeah, and just, I don't know, Nalfarian's Lair just doesn't... I feel like they're just trying to, like, use the Deathwing to, like, get more shit, like, people attracted. Like, hey, look, it's Deathwing. Like, that's what I feel like they were doing with that.
Yeah.
because I always thought Neltharion's lair wasn't even around here. So
Yeah, the way that they pictured it in the Cataclysm, it would have been around north already.
well, no, the way it's mentioned in the books is it's in like a barren, rocky area with like massive chasms and shit, and like it's all barren, rocky, like chasm. Like that, it wasn't Deathwing's lair.
Yeah.
Like,
from like the cutscenes. Well, obviously I haven't read the books, so I didn't actually know that.
I have, yeah.
But like from the way that it's shown in like the cutscenes and stuff, it seems like it would be further north.
So,
like way further.
So here's the thing, right? In the books, the War of the Ancients, most of the conflict takes place near Blackroot Hold, right?
Yeah.
Like that's a big part of the book. So you got Blackroot Hold, and then towards the left of Blackroot Hold, you've obviously got Nazjatar, which is now Nazjatar, whatever they call it back in there. I can't remember, the capital city of the Night Elves, right?
Yeah.
And then, so that's that. And Deathwing's lair was not sitting next to Blackroot Hold in the books.
Obviously.
It took them a day on the back of a dragon to get to fucking Deathwing's lair.
Yeah.
Like, there was no way in hell.
Cross the Broken Isles easily.
Yeah, like there's no way in hell. It took them a day on the back of a dragon to get to Neltharion's lair to go steal the dragon soul.
No, a couple of minutes max.
There's no way it would be in High Mountain. It would be so much further away from High Mountain.
Oh, hey, treasure.
Like, the geography of where it's supposed to be just doesn't fit in with High Mountain. It isn't supposed to be there.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't fit in with anything.
It's just so out of place. It
feels like they've completely ignored like all of the facts and then just went with like, hey, this is a good location, right?
Like the rest of the Broken Isles fits, but like Blackroot Hold is like appropriate distance from Suramar, because in the books that's what they're trying to do, like stop the fucking Legion from like wiping out Suramar.
Yeah.
So that's like appropriate distance. Everything just sits around it. Like the Wild Tree is new. There was no Wild Tree in the books. And like the Dream Grove is kind of close to Blackroot Hold. Like in the books, it was sort of a little bit further away from Blackroot Hold, but I can forgive that because obviously they haven't got an infinite amount of space.
Yeah.
So that I can forgive. But like Neltharion's lair is just horrifically out of place. I mean, technically, so are the Halls of Valor, because the Halls of Valor were not over the Broken Isles because they were next to War. So there's that as well, but whatever.
I like how the warriors leap there.
Yeah, that's amazing. Isn't it? Can anyone just leap there when they feel like it?
Nah, they can only leap there when in an appropriate place.
No, in the appropriate place.
Yes, because Odin then gives them the strength in their legs.
Like, I can kind of get, right, how the Halls of Valor have moved from War to here. Like, you know, it is a floating place that can move. But I don't get how Helheim has magically moved with it.
Not really, no.
Like, Helheim's location hasn't really ever been described, though, so... Whatever.
It's trans-dimensional, right?
Yeah. I mean, so it could just panic whoever it wants. But, like, the Halls of Valor were next to War. So, there you go. But yeah, it's just Neltharion's lair. It's just so out of place, it annoys me. That's all.
That actually would have fit if the Broken Isles were further north.
No, it still wouldn't have fit. Like, Neltharion's lair isn't that close to Blackroot Hold.
No, but like the Halls of Valor.
Oh, the Halls of Valor.
Yeah, like that specifically would have fit a lot better if the Broken Isles were.
Well, Suramar is like kind of in the right place, like where it was back in War of the Ancients.
Oh yeah.
Because it was like the next major city next to fucking the capital, where Ashara was chilling until it went war. Yeah. Where is that?
Oh, that was a road. Is there?
So that is my least favourite zone for shizzles. That wasn't a bad idea. Don't I have shadow meld? Yeah, I do. Well, that didn't work. I used shadow meld. It did nothing.
Where are you? Oh.
So yeah, like High Mountain is my least favorite zone for all the reasons listed above. What about you? What's your least favorite zone?
I actually think it's High Mountain too. Because of fucking inconsistencies. Either High Mountain or Ashuna.
I love Azuna. It's like my second favourite. Like if Valshara hadn't have had that Ysera questline, Azuna would be my favourite. Like, oh, I loved Azuna. I did that in like a day. That's how much I enjoyed it. I just couldn't put Azuna down. And then that whole like Ashara, finally seeing her in game was like such a payoff. Finally seeing her in game, like again, well, excluding her one model back in that one dungeon from Cataclysm, which I think she was in, if I remember right.
Yeah, I think so.
Was it? What was it? I don't remember what it was. Well of Eternity. Yeah, Queen Ashara.
Yeah. That was in Cataclysm, yeah.
But it was nice to actually see her Naga form.
Yeah.
Like what she actually looks like now. So, and she does look so powerful in that Naga form. Like she looks such like a leader of Naga.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Like, compared to all of the other Naga, she definitely looks a lot more like complete.
She just looks so important somehow. I don't know. It's hard to like place.
She actually looks royal.
Yeah, even in Naga.
Yes.
And I just love the whole quest line of like Azuna when you're finding out like what Ashara did to the land, like how she broke the Tidestone and cursed the land because she was pissed off.
Yeah.
Like it just goes to show how powerful Ashara is, even though she barely lifts a finger. Ashara is like one of my favorite lore characters personally. I really like Ashara. So yeah, for Azuna. And then I just love I love Eye of Ashara as well, the dungeon, and I love how it's a zone as well. Like, yes. Don't forget this.
Your archdruid belongs to me.
Oh shit.
Like Eye of Ashara is such a nice dungeon. A lot of people don't like it because it's too open, and I'm just like, what? They've been complaining for months about how like everything is so linear. They get a dungeon that's completely open, and then they complain it's too open.
This curse has made me stronger than
No, I like Ashara.
Oh.
It's just like redoing it with I think they've overdone the ads a little bit.
But it makes sense so that there's so many ads.
Yeah, that's the annoying thing about it. Because there's so fucking many ads and it's so annoying. But if there were less, it would feel like they hadn't done it right.
Yeah, because it's like the Naga has completely taken over that island. Like,
Yeah.
It's completely overrun with enemy forces. Hey, I'm going to level up for the first time.
I'm not.
Wow, I've got a item level 400 item.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
And my braces.
Holy
Okay,
shit.
hell. My druid has like such bad gear.
Wow. Okay.
Jesus,
So
druid.
that's a thing.
Yeah. So yeah, I love the Show dungeon. Okay, so leading on from that, what is your most favorite dungeon?
Favorite dungeon?
Excluding Court of Stars and the Artway because I haven't done them and I don't think you
either.
because we're going to record them, so we can't do it until like we're both ready. And
Yeah.
I'm not
So
ready
like
to plan
favorite
what
out of the
quest
ones
them.
that we've already done.
Yeah. So basically everything but Doom. We'll go do the bear place.
I don't know. I feel like the fuck, is it Nelfarin's Lair? I feel like that's sort of a redo of Stonecore.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I feel like they're
Danny, I leveled up from exploring the Vale.
wow. I feel like they're like too similar in a way.
Yeah. How long are you going to be till you level up? Because I've got quests at my order hall that I want to do.
I've got 9% left.
Okay, we'll do this area and then we'll go back to the order hall and do the quest there.
I think that should fit
Anyway,
pretty well.
yeah, I know what you mean. It does feel like the stone core, but with barrels.
Yeah. That's basically it.
It's the stone barrel core. Hey, Trester there.
And snails.
Yes. Hey, I've actually started making progress towards that soul quest. That snail achievement. And I've been there in Mythic.
Oh, cool.
I've been smashing them snails. Actually, got to do now Farian Star and Mythic this week, so if you want to come if you haven't done it yet.
Sure.
Well, not today, obviously.
Kind of busy.
No.
I'm too busy playing with you to be playing with you.
Yep. But yeah, so... Yeah, so you've cleared out 1 out of like 7 so far. Somehow I don't think Assault on the Violet Hole is going to be your favourite.
No.
So you've got like 6 left to choose from.
Like, what did they really change? Like, yeah, they changed the
Stairs.
layout a little bit. They fixed the stairs.
New bosses.
Yeah, new bosses.
And I really like how all the bosses are related to things we've done in the past.
Yeah, like basically all the bosses or reworks of the old bosses, which.
But I
really
like
pissed me
that
off.
how they're all linked, like Face. They're like the son of the two from ICC.
Yeah.
Shivermore, the brood of Sindragosa. They're all related to fucking. Most of them are related to ICC.
Yeah. It's basically like reworks of some ICC bosses and reworks of the old bosses, and then there's an orc that summons them. Yeah.
Well, like they're all from ICC era, which makes sense because that's where Dalaran's been. And I love the Maleficent Mana Storm fight. I don't think have you had that one yet?
No, I haven't had that one yet.
Oh, that is like the best fight in there by far.
Yo.
And yeah, so you've got
what was it called? The tentacle guy.
oh, Mind Flayer.
Mind Flayer. That really annoyed me because that is basically the fucking water boss from the old one, except with tentacles, and he doesn't actually split up.
His tentacles split. Ooh.
Rare, rare.
I don't care. We'll get it in a minute. It's all the way up on top of the hill, and I can't be asked to walk all the way around to get it.
Fair enough.
So, you've got 6 dungeons left to choose from.
Let me just pump them all.
Okay.
Next one.
Let's go for Dark Heart Cricket. Hey, quest.
Dark Heart Thicket is actually not a bad one.
You're not going to debunk it.
There are like
Here we go.
there's some
Much
other things that I don't really understand about it.
I like how you start outside of the tree and you make your way inside of the tree.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
And I like that first boss where they're trying to push back the Emerald Nightmare. That's pretty cool too.
Which totally worked.
It did until they got murdered.
Yeah.
Oh no! Why does this keep happening to me?
I feel like it's sort of because there were when we first enter, Tyrande said that she would send forces with us, and she didn't.
She did. She sent 4 other players.
Yeah, but she said she were going to assist by sending some of her like elites.
Well, maybe she got lost. It is Tyrande we're talking about.
Well, fair enough. That is.
She couldn't even find a broken shore.
That is an annoyingly good point.
She couldn't make
the
it to the
head
broken
marksman
shore.
of the Night Elves. Where the fuck am I?
Not only the head marksman, the leader as well.
Yeah. It's like she's no clue what the fuck is going on.
She just
Somehow
comes
she
running
seems
up,
like a
"Yo."
baked elf.
She just turns up and goes, "Sup, buddy? I don't know what I'm doing, but I wanna be
Yeah.
Okay, so are you? Oh, no, wait, are you gonna say it's your favorite dungeon though?
The wilds will protect us. The dream
No.
is clouded.
Oh, okay.
Probably not.
We've done Eye of Ashara.
Give me a moment to catch my breath, hero.
Would you say Eye of Ashara is your favorite crungeon?
No.
Okay, fuck off, bitch. What about the Halls of Valorous?
No, I feel like the how do I explain? I feel like the sizes are inconsistent.
Sizes?
Yes.
As in like boss sizes, the dungeon sizes?
Yes.
Can I have like a bit more
Basically
description?
everything, like all of
Like-
in the actual halls themselves, like the first two bosses, like feels like that. It feels like it's 3 separate dungeons that they've slammed together.
I must say the Fenrir area is so beautiful. Like, I want a whole zone that looks like that.
Yeah, but it just doesn't really feel like it connects to the halls as well as hope.
Well, for me, I think Halls of Valor is my least favorite dungeon
Yeah,
because
feel
I
like
don't
they're-
get the point of why we have to fight Odin. Like that just seems like a pointless boss fight to me.
Thank you.
I mean, we've already got to fight him again in a fucking raid, so why do we have to fight him that time? Like,
Yeah.
it just seems like a waste. I've got my fucking. I need. Let me just go. I don't want to fight you, Odin.
Yeah,
And then
that's the thing too.
The annoying thing in the Odin fight is if you die, you get sent up to the.
Yeah,
fucking
you get to stand there, and like you can't resurrect or whatever.
Yeah, you get to stand and watch everybody else have fun while you know that you've got nothing.
Yeah,
to
you can
do.
just stand up there, like, I don't know, supposedly you should be rooting or something, but like, you just get set up there.
And AFK.
Yeah.
And then another thing I don't like about that dungeon.
Jesus, I hate when
Is-
people tag and don't loot.
This is my least favorite dungeon. I absolutely fucking hate Halls of Valor. I despise it with a passion.
What is coming?
I find it so boring. And then like, you go through the dungeon,
Like-
and it's trash. Listen, it's trash, 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 trash. And then it's like 3 bosses in a row.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I haven't got any time for my cooldowns to come off fucking cooldown if we're just fighting boss after boss after boss. It's, I
The
hate
thing
it.
that annoys me the most about Halls of Valor is that it is really a warrior fixated dungeon. Like,
But you
for
could say
any
Dark
other
Heart Thicket is
class-
Druid. Yeah, but you could say Dark Heart Thicket is Druid fixated, considering the first boss even talks about the artifact weapons that Druids are holding.
Yeah, but it can still be enjoyed as other classes. Like, I'm playing a Death Knight. I have no problem with the Druid boss talking to Druids. Like,
That's a
fine.
really cool touch. I love that touch.
Yeah, it's a great touch because obviously, like, I don't feel like an Arc Druid would have much interest in the Maw of the Damned, for example.
I do love the way that if you have, I don't know if this, I don't know, I think it might just be a Blades of the Fallen Prince thing, but if you use Blades of the Fallen Prince, you find the Lich King in every zone and he has a little monologue with you.
Oh.
And he gives you artifact power for it. And it's not old Lich King, like Arthur's Lich King.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there's like a monologue in each zone he has with you. Yeah. And it says like some really intriguing things. Like one of the things he said was like, "You think you have control, but control is just an illusion. I still control you." So, which is intriguing because if you do, when you get the Blades of the Fallen Prince artifact weapon, you have to go inside the blade and like fight Arthas off. And the thing is, Arthur says the line he says at the end of Wrath of the Lich King when he dies, which makes me think personally that line, like, he is still in the blade. Like, when he died, he got trapped in the blade himself.
I'm awake.
Oh yeah, there's a whole explanation on that actually. It's because it's Arthas's soul, so to speak, like himself, is in the blade, and so is Najul.
Yeah, because he stabbed
But the
himself.
Lich King isn't,
Yeah, fuck you, Lich King.
because they're 3 separate beings.
Yeah, we just got like 9,000 fucking souls in this blade at this
Yep.
point.
Yep, pretty much.
It's overflowing with souls. So like, I'm voting Halls of Valor least favorite dungeon by a landslide. Like,
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine. I don't mind running Neltharian's Lair. Like, I don't have anything against it. It's a fine dungeon. I'm okay with it. Halls of Valor, I hate it.
Yeah, it is so repetitive. Like even like I have Zara has a shitload of ads, but at least that's add boss. As per
yeah, there's time in
usual,
between
where
bosses
you actually have
to like
time
get
to
your
recover
cooldown.
your cooldowns and stuff.
Yeah, it's just because there's no time to record cooldowns. Because it's boss, head of quest, boss,
No,
boss.
just ads, boss, a little bit of ads, then boss, and that just pisses me off.
I need help over here, Danny.
What are you doing over there?
I followed the trail of herbs, found this, and got attacked by an evil plant.
Oh, well, that's not good. Oh, hey, there's a quest
Ew.
over there.
Yeah, that's the quest I was talking about. So, are you also voting Halls of Valor worst dungeon, Legion?
From any perspective apart from a warrior's, definitely yes.
Well, if you were a warrior, what would be the worst dungeon? Firing Slayer.
Probably.
Okay.
But
That
like,
leaves-
well, it's even for warrior, like after the first playthrough, it would become repetitive.
So this has left the 3 dungeons you unlock at max level now. Vault of Souls, Vault of Wardens, and Black Rook Hold. Let's talk about the Vault of Wardens first. Because I have a lot to say on Black Rook Hold and the Vault of Souls. So, start with Vault of Wardens. Fuck the last boss on Mythic. Fuck her. Fuck everything she has. I hope she dies in a fucking hole.
What I
She is
remember, what I remember most
Eight
clearly about the Vault of the Wardens is the fucking lights, and
Oh,
that's
no.
so fucking annoying.
You haven't done it on Mythic yet, have you?
No.
That last boss. You know she does that wall attack on Heroic?
Yeah.
She does it 4 times on Mythic, all at the same time.
Oh god.
So you've got to avoid all 4 walls. So you're trying to like keep your DPS up to kill her. She's got vengeance going on. There's green shit everywhere, and you're trying to avoid these 4 fucking purple walls that like one-shot you if you get hit by them on Mythic.
That's fuck.
She is a complete and utter bitch on Mythic.
But at least
She is...
it's an actual tactical challenge, though.
I'm not joking. She is. I've done obviously the 2 Mythic only dungeons, but out of every Mythic dungeon I've done, and I've done the 8 of them now, apart from the 2 we said we weren't going to talk about. She is the hard boss out of any of them by a landslide. She is ridiculously difficult. Like holy fucking shit. She is unbelievably hard.
Yeah, but well, she's only that hard on Mythic, and the way I see it, at least it's a challenge.
Yes, because so far the rest of the Mythics have been all over. Apart from the first boss in Halls of Valor, our group had some real trouble with that fucking cunt and his one-shot dragons.
I don't know, for some reason, the people that I was with, had serious trouble on Helya.
Oh yeah, have you done
really
Halls
don't
of
understand why.
have you done Halls of Valor on Mythic yet?
No.
That first boss is a you cunt bitch boss. You know he summons the dragons. They one-shot you on Mythic, so like the amount of people that just couldn't move out of the way of the dragons was insane.
Wow.
Like everything on that boss fight one-shots you if you get hit by it, like everything, and it's so hard to avoid some of it.
I don't really
Especially
see
for
why
like the
the
healers and
dragon's
shit that are trying to cast. What?
I don't really see why it's so hard to avoid the dragon, though.
Because the tank isn't moving like there's shit out the way.
Oh.
So like
Well,
obviously
that's the
I'm a melee DPS, so I follow the boss, right? So when the tank doesn't move the boss out of the way of the thing, I stand in the thing.
Well, obviously.
if I leave, my DPS goes down like my rotation fucks up and everything. So
Yeah.
there's just a tank doesn't move the boss, then the healer doesn't dodge anything. And it's oh come on.
Oh, yeah, I should go get a cat.
Anyway.
Oh, that was just killed.
Well, we'll end the episode in this case. Good man.
Killing the thing.
God, Annie, not killing things. 5 seconds.
I don't want to kill things.
Oh no.
Alright.
I'm in this cave. Well, guys, thanks for watching this episode. Next episode, we shall continue our dungeon chat. Woo!
Pretty much, yeah.
Bye.